U.S. inflation has dropped to its lowest level in 3 years. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, prices rose 2.9% from July 2023 to 2024. That's below what economists had predicted for the month and down from the 3% in June. This also marks the smallest 12-month increase since March of 2021. For more on all of this, CBS News senior business and technology correspondent Jo Ling Kent joins me from Los Angeles. Jo Ling, what factors do you think contributed to the cooling in prices last month?
Look, the good news, Dorica, is that there were some major things that moved down. We're talking about gas prices actually going down, as well as the price of used cars, as well as new cars. Major items like that brought the average down. It was 2.9% year over year, so that was below economists' expectations, and the market liked it overall. Not a huge reaction today on Wall Street, but if you look at it and you think, oh, well, 2.9% is not that different than 3.0%, you're right. And prices have remained stubbornly high, and they continue to go up at a rate that, for most people, when it comes to their monthly budget, feels very much the same. And the reason for that is that costs for major, monthly items like auto insurance, for example, or going out to a restaurant remain high and going up at a higher rate. So while today is welcome news, it certainly isn't the whole, that headline number isn't the whole story when it comes to what you're paying for in your monthly budget, Dorica.
Yeah, you just talked about some of those prices that have gone up. The Federal Reserve has hiked interest rates to their highest point in 23 years, trying to tame inflation. How might the Fed view this?
The Fed is going to look at this and say, OK, we're moving in the right direction, downward towards 2%. Even though their 2% target rate of inflation hasn't been achieved, it is in the right direction. So we can expect at that critical September meeting that we will probably get an interest rate cut. The question now is, how much will it be? Because you'll remember that sell-off and all the volatility around that jobs report that was less than expected per economists and Wall Street expectations. That shows a cooling off of the labor market. So that plus this report today equals basically a certain interest rate cut come mid-September. The question is it half a point or is it a quarter point? It all remains to be seen. There's a little bit of disagreement within the Fed on what it should be, but we will be on that for you when the time comes.
And Jo Ling, I know you speak to everyday people. You've been in grocery stores. How long do you feel as though, the average person feels the effect? Because we can tell you the information and things are going down. Yeah. But when it actually trickles down to the point where people feel it.
Yeah, I think a lot of the voters that we've been talking to and consumers out there, shoppers at stores today, we were talking to a mom who did back to school shopping at Target. She also owns a small business here in Burbank, California. A lot of people don't feel that the economy is doing better when it comes to their monthly budget. We put this question to Fed Chair Jerome Powell numerous times, and he says, look, I'm not here to tell you how to feel about the economy. They're just trying to manage inflation, bring that down while maintaining a healthy labor market. And so this is a situation where it might take time for people to feel better about the economy as it reflects some of this government economic data. But the vast majority of people that I have interviewed who are shoppers, consumers, people on budgets, just trying to get through month to month, the economy still feels really tough. And the reason why is inflation continues to, even though it's cooling off, prices are still going up. We can't forget that part, Dorica.